Welcome guys to the London Open on Monday. Let's see what we can get. The Open looks rather rangy. We'll see what we can do. I might look for a reversal here once it breaks the highs. Because of what happened during Frankfurt Open. It's a bit risky on a Monday, but let's see. The plan is to put it fast to break even once it goes. Okay, it doesn't go down. Was worth a try. I should have put my stop loss a tiny bit higher. So what I looked for after I took out the highs here is that it's going to do a retrace, hitting the resistance. But I should have put my stop loss around here more. Even so, anyways, going up. Again, it's a Monday. It's risky to do, but I'm just playing my probability. Not just waiting. and seeing what it does. It would be great if we could push all the way up to London close, and then we could see a rejection, but that would be kind of wild. No, we just have to, as usual, look for who's leading. Do we see some sort of divergence or not? And then we go from there. For now, they all do still a similar thing. There's no real divergence to be seen yet. The NAS looks a tiny bit weaker than the other ones if you compare how far they are away from the London close. So it might be the best to search for a short on the NAS. Again, without any indice leading or showing any type of divergence, I won't be taking another trade. Now you see that the Dow is already flipping, the DAX and the SPY too, the net still being a bit higher, even though it was initially a bit weaker than the other ones. So now it's interesting to see which direction will win. But preferably I would see like another push to London close and then a rejection from there. Then we would have a 1, 2, 3 push and then a pullback. But as it's slowing down right now, I could also see a short coming a bit earlier. But looking at the higher time frame, we also do it to a pullback. But it doesn't mean we can't take a short. We just need a few points. Now you will probably see on some indicator oscillator that we are having a divergence here. We're making higher highs, but on the oscillator lower lows. Making a double top. Might be soon reasonable to go in for a short. But not like that. We would need a good rejection. The problem is here again that we are thin volume, as I already kind of predicted, going into London Open because of what happened to Frankfurt. So even a big candle can be just some type of fake out due to the thin volume, and then we just get another big candle going up instead right afterwards. So like big candles or engulfing candles are not as meaningful right now. They look very impressive and good, but in thin volume they don't mean a lot. They usually even fake you out most of the time. But now you see that the DAX is getting weaker compared to the other ones. So we have a slight, but just a very slight divergence starting. But let's see. But I would really like still that push to the upside, and then we go down from there. Right now we are just in that consolidation right here. On all indices. Now you see the divergence even better on the DAX. We made initially higher highs, and here we started already to just get weaker. And now we see that big pullback. But again, you need to be careful, as I said. So those big candles are rather scary during thin volume, how it is now. See how it's waking up. The big candles don't mean a lot right now, so I really need to pay attention that I don't enter too early. And now the 15-minute candles also don't have a upper wick yet, at least on the SPY and the Dow, which is also not perfect for us. I'm really very tempted to take a short here, but I wish it wasn't Monday. I usually don't even trade Mondays. I would also have more confidence in the shorts if you, as I said before, push higher up to London close before looking for shorts. That's the problem I talked about. You would think that those candles look very good, but because of the thin volume we just take it all back again. Price action doesn't have a lot to do anymore when there's thin volume. But thankfully, through our divergence, we can filter out most of the trades. We had a slight divergence on the DAX, but we couldn't really take an entry based on that. So it helped us not to go short, not to get faked out. Now it gets a bit more interesting. Now we have a more obvious divergence. If you look at here on the DAX, making lower lows or a double top, and here we make slightly higher highs. So now we could look for a short with further confirmation, of course. It's also nice to see that the SPY is closed as a London close. So now what you want to see is the DAX pulling back faster than the other ones, and preferably even closing bearish I know that candle won't be possible anymore, but it would be great. But now, if we would close below the low, while the others are still slower, that would be awesome. That would be a great indication for lower prices. It's a Monday though. No need to take a lot of risk on a Monday. Yeah, we are just pushing higher and higher. And I feel like here's a lot to do. Forming some type of double bottom. Here, rejecting from the lows. We're very far down. It's just natural to see some sort of pullback. But what I wanted to see is just some sort of just retest of the London Open. That's why I went short. I noticed what it did on Frankfurt Open, so I was expecting some type of ranging market, and so a retest of the London Open, but it didn't work out. Longs would be very attractive now, up to previous equity open, but we're so far up that I wouldn't want to buy right now still, because any type of pullback would just kill me. So there's no reasonable entry right now. The only possible shorts were still when we were underneath the London close, but now I just don't see any way to enter shorts. It's also getting too late for any type of reversals for me. So I'm going to probably just wait for New York Open to look for a new opportunity. Yeah, I just don't see any reasonable longs when we are right here. Right at resistance still. Right here. Let's maybe take a look fast at Forex. But I believe it's also rather awkward here. A big push on the open. Almost everywhere. Pro for Forex is also not good to trade anything on a Monday here. Similar to the NAD. A big pullback from the low. Okay. What an insane candle. Look at those candles and then you just boom. 500 pips down on the open. Wild. Now we get a double top here. Very tempting to get a short on the DAX when it breaks the London close. But I just don't think it's a smart decision right now. The higher time frames are just looking like we need to have a pullback. It's also a new 50-minute candle, so we probably see some type of random messy movement to just get a top wick and a bottom wick, and then it will again be in a messy range around here probably. You'll pro range and then we just break up and hit previous equity open. Pro about here everywhere. I really wanted that candle push here. Oh yeah, it's also the new 30-minute candle. Another reason why you probably shouldn't take anything now. As you can see, yeah. Thin volume, big candles. A lot of opportunity to get faked on the lower time frames. Good that I'm not trading it. Alright, I don't think I will bore you with me repeating the same things over and over again in a slow market, or rather in a rallying market that I can't enter. So, see you guys. Bye bye.